Hello, happy Sunday. It is January 11th, and I'm sure by the title of this video, you know what we're going over today. So we are going to do the Disney version of the prepping and planning that we did for Universal. If you haven't watched that video yet, I will link it so that you can go watch it. The bullet points are going to be a little different for this video, but relatively the same as far as what we're going to be talking about, which we'll get into soon. If you are new, welcome. These are the first couple videos that I've made, so this is a new family. If you came from my last video, thank you. I appreciate you. If you could do me a favor and comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. I will, as always, link my socials below, and let's get into it. All right, so before we get into the video, let's go over our talking points and talk about, what we're doing today. I want to start by saying that the budgeting part of this I'm going to leave in the other video. So if you want to learn how to budget, the budgeting is universal. You can use that for literally anything. So if you want to go watch the other video, it's the first couple of clips, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. But yeah, the budgeting and the saving tips, those are going to be in that other video. We are going to start with breaking down Disney, we'll say section by section. So the things that we're going to talk about today is we are going to talk about the different ticket types. So what kinds of tickets you need for Disney World. We will do a booking a vacation start to finish, just like we did with Universal. So I will have a screen recording and go through the website. Choosing a hotel on-site versus off-site and why I think it is so much more beneficial for Disney to stay on site. Magic bands, because I know a lot of people are like, what in the world are these? So we'll talk about magic bands, we'll talk about dining plans, and then we'll talk about a couple of money saving tips and things like that that I have for Disney. Now, as always, like I said in the intro, if you guys have any videos that you want to say, please let me know and I will film those for you. Otherwise, once these videos are posted, it'll probably be more like vlog style videos. I might, depending on the request, do like a budgeting style video, but we'll see. So anyway, so yeah, we're going to talk about those things, and I'm going to deep dive into Disney because I know Disney can be a little overwhelming if you've never explored the website, or even if you have, there's a lot of options. So let's get into it. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and talk about ticket types. So I'm going to have the screen recording of the ticket types up here. When you are going to stay at Disney, if you have so chosen to stay off property and you just need to buy tickets, we are going to go over what that looks like. So Walt Disney, you can go to disney.com. This is disneyworld.disney.go.com. And that is Disney World's website. And then it'll bring you to this page here. It's got, usually they'll have like their special offers and stuff. You'll see something about the Chase Visa card, which, by the way, if you have a Disney Visa credit card, make sure you use it. Some people get them just because that's what Chase is like, oh, you've got approved for this one. And you can earn some goodies. So, and then the whole page has just got like random stuff on the main page. So back up to the top. We will come back to this build your vacation later. We're going to go to tickets and parks, and then buy theme park tickets. And then you could also have all these other, like if you live in Florida, for my Florida friends, you get special offers, there's special tickets. So it'll bring you to this screen, and then it'll say update your profile to see Florida resident tickets. So you have to have, if you buy Florida resident discounted tickets, you have to have an ID with you when you go. All right, so we're just gonna hit continue. And then you can buy anywhere from 1 to 10 day tickets. If you need more than 10 days, I believe you have to call. I've never had anyone need more than 10-day tickets. Usually at that point, people have passes. So we'll go with a 4-day ticket. Okay, so you can see as the longer you stay, or the longer you play, the more you save, is basically the way they put it. So if you're 2 days, it's 125 per day. So 2 days is going to be 250. 3 days, it's 124. 4 days, it's 120. So obviously it's not 120 total, it's 120 per day. And then you're going to go in here and you'll see, they say they're starting at 120. That means that somewhere in this 2025 calendar, they have a day on here for $120. Now, as you can see, all these dates say 159, 160, 149. We're getting into like a lot of kids are in school here, so they're not quite summer break prices yet. Back up to 150. And then August, because it's so hot in Florida. It's hot and kids are going back to school, so the tickets typically are cheaper. So anyways, we'll go ahead and choose this August 18th. So your tickets are going to be good any 4 days from the 18th to the 24th. Now, this is where our ticket types vary. So you have 1 park per day. We have a 4-day ticket. We can visit each one of the parks per day. Adding a little less than $100, you can do visit 1 park per day, and then you get the water park and sports option. They have the ESPN Sports Center, and Disney does have water parks, in case you didn't know. Then you have the park hopper option, which this is the basic park hopper. So from your original ticket, still we are right under $100 more. Park hopper option is going to be, you can visit all 4 parks every single day if you want to. You can visit 2 parks a day. You can, however you want to do that. And then the park hopper plus is going to be a little over $100 more, and it's going to give you park hopping plus a water park. So when choosing your tickets, here are the things that I suggest. What are you trying to get done, and how long are you going to be there? If you are going to be there for a week and you're okay buying tickets for every day that you're there, then that is, 1 park per day is not a problem. If you're only going to be there for 2 days and you want to go visit all 4 parks, you're going to have to buy a park hopper option. So knowing the difference in those, when we go back to Disney, we will buy park hoppers, whether we're there for 2 days or 7 days, just because I like the option of being able to move between parks. And then say like, Animal Kingdom, for example, closes in the early evening, so 5-6 o'clock. If you're wanting to go do something in the parks after that, you're going to have to park hop. So you'll have to go to Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios. If for some reason you're the kind of people who get a late start to your day, it's totally fine. You'll want a park hopper option so you can get as much done in the time that you gave yourself. But I always recommend park hopper. It's not absolutely necessary unless you're wanting to see all 4 parks in less than a 4-day time span. So I've never been to Disney's water parks. If you have, let me know how it is. I've heard that Typhoon Lagoon is really fun. I've watched vlogs about it and it looks like a really good time, but I've never been. I am, again, like I said in my other video, if you are planning a vacation for your family and you are nervous to use a travel agent, I am a former travel agent, so I don't do it anymore, but I don't make commission. So if I were to help you, it would strictly be um, out of the goodness of my heart kind of help you. So I would love to do that for you. It is one of my favorite things to do. I spend a lot of time on my computer just researching random Disney vacations. But I would be happy to help you and fit Disney into your budget for sure. So for the sake of this video, we are going to choose the park hopper option. And then we're going to go with how many tickets. We can do 2 adults just for a show. And then we're looking at a little over $1,200 for tickets. Now, because these are just tickets, they do have to be paid in full up front. So those are the difference in the Disney tickets. If you guys have any questions about the specific parks or like, and if you want to know any more about tickets, I'd be happy to answer your questions. Otherwise, we are going to go ahead and move on. I realized I wore this sweater specifically because we were doing a Disney video today, and I had my hair all covering it. It's not like you can see anything but his ears anyway. But anyway, I got this from Walmart. So if you are going to Disney and you're on a budget, Walmart has a lot of good Disney clothes for adults and kids. So let's move on. We are now going to talk about booking a vacation start to finish. So let's go ahead, and I am going to knock that screen recording up here. So when you're back on the main page of Walt Disney World, like their theme park page, not like their merchandise page, this is what the main page looks like, and you have Build Your Vacation up here at the top. Now, for the sake of this video, I am just gonna choose sometime in May, and we will do a Thursday through Monday, so we'll say a long weekend, 5 days total, counting travel days. And then I'm gonna go with just 2 children. We don't need accessible rooms, but if you do need that, that box is there for you to check. And I'm just going to go with all resort hotels so I can show you what this looks like, but you can narrow it down. All right. So then it takes you to this, and it's first going to have you select your hotel. Now, the first thing it's going to pull up is Disney Picks. Now, they are having a promotion, which I will tell you guys how to classify the promotions and what you need to use. But this has got all of the different resorts. Now, Disney's Picks are typically their most expensive hotels, but if that's within your budget, I mean, please, by all means. But you have the Beach Club, Yacht Club, Animal Kingdom, Old Key West, Saratoga Springs, Boardwalk, Port Orleans, French Quarter, Contemporary, Caribbean Beach, Wilderness Lodge, Pop Century, All-Star Music, Coronado Springs, Port Orleans, Polynesian, All-Star Movies, All-Star Sports, Art of Animation, and then there's the different, like, the villas and bungalows at Polynesian, the Jumbo House, Beach Club, Boardwalk, all the different villas. Now, just like Universal, there is the little fairy godmother down here, little fairy from Sleeping Beauty, and then she, you know, you can chat with Disney if you have any questions, and then it'll obviously take you down to things that aren't available. So what I like to do if I am working with a budget, so if I'm stuck to a strict budget, I'm going to go to prices low to high, and then that's going to show me. Now, this promotion, I believe that they're pushing, so this price that you see over here on this side, this is just if you're getting a room. So this would be like if you're a Disney Pass holder, this is what you would do. Now, for all intensive purposes, I'm going to use my favorite resort, and I think one of the coolest resorts for a more of a value price is Pop Century. Excuse me, Lord. Okay, so typically it's $237 a night. With that promotion, it's $201, so an average of $36 a night. If there's anything going on with the resort, so they're having changes, whatever the case is, from March to February of next year, they're going to be doing some renovations. Now, they have 2 of the save, stay, and play packages, but for the sake of the video, I am strictly going to use the package option. Now, you want to see under offer type here, it'll tell you what they are. So this one is just for the rooms. And then I will just click on this one to show you guys. This one is for room and ticket. And then it gives you, this is the price, package total, tickets and room. Okay. So we'll go ahead and actually we'll just use this. And we're gonna, standard rooms are not available. Typically we would do a standard room. We're just gonna do a standard pool view. Lord, I must have picked a busy week. Are you sure you want to update your offer? This is just because you didn't originally choose the stay and play. So that's what that is. Then it is going to take you, oh, I don't remember which, I think it's your tickets. Yep. Okay, so it's going to take you, it's going to give you ticket options from check-in to check-out, typically. This is giving me a 3-day ticket option, which I like, so I'll just go ahead and keep that. And like I told you guys, it gives you the different ticket options here. So base ticket, park hopper, water park, and sports, park hopper plus. Whatever you want to do, it tells you how much it adds total and how much it adds per ticket. So it's going to add $85.20 per ticket and then $170.40 total. So I'm going to go ahead with park hopper, hit continue. And then if you have any questions about your package, it gives you a resort cart ID so that you can call Disney and say, hey, this is the cart that I currently have. I had a question about something I selected. Now, dining plan. We will talk about the 2 different dining plans. So for the sake of this, I am not going to pick any dining plan. But just know that we are going to talk about dining plans. So I'm going to skip over that for now. But we'll come back. All right, then it gives you this page, which is basically like a details page. It tells you that you're getting a special offer, stay and play. You got 3-day park hopper tickets, Pop Century Resort, standard pool view, no ground transportation, no memory maker, and no dining. You can add travel protection. And then your total is going to be, total order price is going to be $2,057 flat, which is kind of cool. Your deposit is going to be $200. So once you pay the deposit, then you'll have $1,800 and something. So this is tickets and hotel. That is going to show you, that's actually a really good deal. It's a really good deal. So if anybody is looking to travel then, but your balance is due, so this is the difference between Universal and Disney, is your balance is due 30 days before you leave, whereas Universal is 45 days before you leave. So just keep that in mind when booking, just like I stated, when you're budgeting and trying to figure out, you know, how much how much you need. That is what it is. So, yeah, that's really it for the start to finish. Once you book it, it makes you go through the same thing. You put in your card information, and you pick a card that, just like with Universal, you pick a card that you want it to, or I think it defaults to the card that you use for the deposit. So, if you need to update that, you can. Super simple, super easy. The only thing that I like about booking a vacation with Disney versus Universal is that if you need to make changes to your reservation for any reason, with Universal you have to call. With Disney you can do it right in the app. So those are my both pages to me are fairly user friendly. However, I understand that it can be super intimidating. So again, if you need help, let me know. I'd love to help you, but otherwise we are going to move on to the next topic. I just real quickly wanted to touch on our next talking point, so this will be a very short excerpt, but I want to talk to you about the difference about staying on-site and off-site. You can save money by staying on-site, 100%, if it is within your budget and it's something that you need to stay in a cheaper hotel off-site and just buy a couple of tickets. That is totally doable, okay? That's 110% doable. Please do it. However, I feel like the benefits of staying on site with Disney are so much like it is very convenient, I will say. I don't want you to feel like you have to work that into your budget. So Disney has a plethora of hotels. We would be here for an hour if I named them all, that are on Disney property. Okay, so when you go and you pull into Disney, you could drive around. It would take you an hour and a half to drive around and get all, go through all the hotels. But you can choose from any of the hotels, and they have ones that I have seen their value resorts be right at $100 a night, with a stay and play package. So sometimes they're the same price as outside hotels, and you are not having to drive to and from the parks. Remind you that Disney is not like inner city Orlando. It's on the outskirts. So just keep that in mind. Again, if it's something that you need help with and you really want to stay on site and that's something you want to do, please let me know so that I can help work that into your budget. It may just be the difference in like changing the time of year. Maybe we need to wait an extra 6 months or whatever the case is. We can figure it out though for you. But I just wanted to give my 2 cents on staying off property versus on property. I really, really highly recommend staying on property. Plus, there's a lot of perks to staying on property. You get the early park entry, you get the free ground transportation, you get, all of the quick service, like downstairs. They have, all of the resorts have wonderful pools and splash pads and things like that. So it's just a really good thing to do. I just realized I probably should have put some ears on for this video, but anyway, so the next thing we are going to talk about are magic bands. This is one of my favorite things about Disney. I think magic bands are so cool. I wish Universal had something similar, but they don't, and that's okay. They'll get there. So what a magic band is it's basically like a bracelet, and it's similar to like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch, or there's, those sort of things. It has mine is actually white, and Tiffany's is this pretty like gray. I feel like it's like a gray blue. I mean, it's really just gray, but I like the color of hers. I think it's pretty. We just got simple ones, but you can get, I will post, a little snippet here of all the different ones that you can get. But you can get all kinds of different ones depending on the time of year. They might have Christmas ones. Anyways, so what a magic band is a tool. Okay, so this is, if you are staying on property, this is your room key. When you download the My Disney Experience app and you use it to book reservations, or you put your card on there, you link your card to it, it's all in here. So you could potentially leave your wallet in a safe at the hotel. All you need is your ID if you're going to purchase drinks. And this has everything you need. This is the coolest thing to me. So your magic bands come in 2 different ways. You can buy specific kids ones, but if you have a small wrist, they have this. Oh, hold on. If you have a small wrist, they are actually going to have this little piece here, or you can make them longer. I honestly, just for reference, I will go ahead and put mine on so that you guys can see. I think I had mine right there. It has 2 little nodules in it that hold it in place, and this is what it looks like. You can wear it on either wrist. And then, I don't know, mine might be dead because I haven't charged it, but we can try it. So these are, you do not have to purchase these, but these are to me, a very, very, very important part of your Disney trip. These I think are really cool to have. Yeah, this is dead. But this lights up different colors. You can go in your app and change the color of it. But once you buy one of these, and say you go on one Disney trip and you're not going to go on another one for probably 15, 20 years, you can't sell these. Once they are linked to you, they are yours. They cannot go to anybody else. So, Ours came in this really cool box. Now, the outside of the box just has a shipping label on it. But ours also have our names engraved on the back. You can't do anything with this here. Like I said, once it's linked to you, it's linked to you, and there's nothing else you can do about it. But ours says, because we ordered ours prior to getting there, ours has our names engraved on them, which I absolutely love. That way, if, you know, they did get lost at the park somehow, some way. But they come in this box, and there's the charger in there, and then it says our names right here. So this was an experience to open up. I had so much fun. But the magic bands can be used for so many things. You can use them for reservations, you can use them to pay for things, you can use them to get into your room, you can use them to, there's like interactive things around the park. I think that if you're going, you should have one, but again, it's one of those, we'll say, I don't want to say it's an extra cost, because I definitely think it's something that you should wiggle into your budget. They're anywhere from $50 to $75. So it just depends on which one you get. Okay, back with another screen recording on the screen. I'm actually gonna, oh god, actually I'm gonna pull that down so that maybe it'll look a little smoother. Okay, so Disney currently has started their dining plan back, and this is, I think, one of the best things ever. Again, this is something that I wish Universal would have. Now, Universal offers like a food card during Mardi Gras because there's so much food to try, but there is no like dining plan. So what the dining plan essentially is, you get credits for every night of your stay. So if you're staying Sunday night and checking out on Friday, you will get credits for Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, but not Friday. So you'll get credits for every night of your stay. And the way it works is whichever dining plan you choose, which I'll talk about the two different dining plans just here in a second. Whichever dining plan you choose, you get like your credits come all up front. So say you were doing a solo, we'll base this off of one person. Okay. You're going to get 1 credit for each thing depending on the plan you choose, and you'll get them all at once. And I'll break that down. So we'll start with the quick service dining plan. And essentially what that is you're going to get 2 quick service meals. So quick service is going to be, think about like a mobile order and go kind of place. It's not Cinderella's Royal Table. It's not the Woody's, the Roundup Rodeo, the barbecue place. I can't ever remember the name of it. I don't know why. You're going to get quick service meals. So if you are not worried about sitting down and having a dining experience and you are more worried about exploring the parks, this is the option for you. You're going to get 2 quick service meals per night, 1 snack or non-alcoholic drink, so like a Dole Whip Flow or a slushie, those sorts of things, and 1 resort refillable drink mug per person. So we'll use 2 people, for example, and we'll say you're staying 2 nights. You are going to get 4 credits per meal or per day. So I would get 4 quick service credits total, because I'm going to get 2 for one night, 2 for the next night. And then Tiffany would get 4. So we would have 8 credits total. We would have 4 snack credits, and we would have 2 resort refillable mugs. And you get those credits when you check in. I believe you get them on your check-in day. I don't know that you have to be like fully checked in. I'm not actually sure how that part of it works, but for the dining plan, which is going to be the table service, you get 1 table service meal, 1 quick service meal, 1 snack, and then 1 resort refillable mug. And you can use your table service credit for character dining. So like Cinderella's Royal Table or the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue, those kinds of places. Some of them take 2 credits though, so you have to be careful when planning. And I could do an entire video on all the different restaurants, but I do have a guide that I used for the credits and how many they take that I can share with you guys. So for instance, if me and Tiffany were going and we were staying 2 nights, we would get 4 4 table service credits total, 4 quick service credits total, 4 snack or 2 snack credits total, 2 mugs, and then you can redeem them for the special things. Now, these can seem very pricey. Let me just tell you that Disney food can be pricey. So I have done the math on these a million times. They're worth every dollar. It pays for your food, essentially. You are only responsible for 1 meal a day. Typically, we'll say it's breakfast because most people are going to be like on the go. I've done the math a million different ways. I've picked the cheapest meals and done it that way. And unless you plan to eat kids' meals the entire time you're there, this is worth every penny. Every penny. So, this shows the total previously is $2,057. The quick service one is $2,530.12. The table service one is $2,839.30, which we can do some quick math here. No. So if we are saying we spent, I'm just going to see what this added, $473. If you divide that by 2 people, divided by 2 days, we're looking at about $119 per person for the quick service. And I think it's going to be around 100 or almost 200 and something for the dining plan. Now, if you are going to eat somewhere like the Roundup Rodeo, it only takes 1 dining credit, but you're looking at about $75 per person. So 100% worth it, in my opinion. Again, if you guys have any questions about the dining plan, let me know. I will go ahead and link the little spreadsheet that my wife actually found on a Facebook page that is free for everyone to use, and it breaks down everything. It's really cool. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about the difference in Disney and Universal and how, the 2 parks are not connected, because that is a common confusion. And that's okay if you think that. So there is no free transportation that will take you from Disney to Universal. The 2 parks are probably 35-40 minutes away from each other on any given day with traffic. Disney and Universal are 2 separate entities. There are 2 separate parks. They offer 2 totally different things. Just the only thing that's similar between them is the process and booking a vacation. So Disney is going to be Disney, Pixar, Marvel. Now Universal has a little bit of Marvel in it, but it's like comic book Marvel and less of like newer Robert Downey Jr. Avengers Marvel. Disney is very character oriented. It's very experience oriented. Universal is very ride oriented. So those are just the couple of things that I wanted to talk about before we jump out of here and do the outro. The last thing that I want to mention to you guys is I want to do a giveaway. So I currently have less than 20 subscribers on my YouTube, and as we all know, there's a good possibility that our favorite content creator app is gonna go bye-bye here soon. So I thought, what a better way to try and get a jump start on a following here than to do a giveaway. I want to give something to you guys for supporting me. I know typically these are like huge, monstrous. They come with $500 gift cards and MacBooks and AirPod Maxes and Dyson Airwraps, and this is not going to be that. So let me scratch your disappointment right there. I am going to give away 1 winner, and it is going to be I'm going to call it a Valentine's basket. Now, I didn't want to put it together first because I want to open this to everyone, and not everyone has the same taste. So I will have you fill out a form, and then I will make a basket based off of your form. What it is going to have in it is going to be all your favorite goodies, your favorite scents. If you're a self-care person, we'll put self-care stuff in it. If you're a gym rat, we'll get you some gym rat stuff. If you are a travel person, I will get you some travel stuff. So I'm just gonna make a gift basket, and I'll put a couple of different images around of what I'm looking to do. If you're a male and you're entering this, and I will get you beard supplies, I will get you a cologne, I will get you whatever it is that your heart desires. And what I need you guys to do to enter is subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then I have my Instagram linked below. So what I'm going to have you do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then send me a DM on Instagram, a screenshot of you subscribed to my YouTube channel. And then I also need you to follow me on Instagram. So doing those two things, and then for an extra entry, I'm gonna have like a giveaway post on my Instagram. For an extra entry, you can comment up to 3 times on here and on Instagram, so 6 times total to get your name in extra times. Share this with your friends, share this with, you know, someone who you think might want to enter the giveaway. If you would like to leave a comment with your favorite thing about one of the parks, that will be super helpful, and it will boost as well. But yeah, so the giveaway is going to, let me look at the calendar. Today is the 12th. I'm going to end the giveaway on Friday. So January 17th is when it'll end, and I will pick a winner on the 18th after I get back from my hike, and I will announce the winner around 8 p.m. I'm in Ohio, so I will announce at 8 p.m. my time. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know, but I will put the details of how to enter in the description below. If you have any questions or you guys need anything, please let me know. And that's going to be all for today. I will see you guys next week for another video. Okay, I just wanted to come on here real quick and let you guys know that I have another YouTube video that is being posted. I am currently working on doing the edits, so it will be up by 4 p.m. Now, having said that, I'm doing something super fun, and I want to do it before anything happens to this app. I am going to do a giveaway. So we are going to do a Valentine's basket, and this is for everyone to enter. I am going to make the basket based off of your wants, likes, and needs, because I want it to be so tailored to the person that I'm giving it to. My goal with this is to jumpstart my following on YouTube and Instagram, so that I can, if something does happen to this app, I have that to fall back on. Not that I have a great following here, but you know what I mean. So to enter, you are going to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram. Once you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, just send me proof of that on Instagram in a DM. You should be able to send them to me. If not, I will open it up so that you can. And then you can comment on the post that I'm going to make on Instagram, which I'm going to post before I post this. So comment on that post on Instagram up to 3 times. You can tag your bestie, you can comment your favorite thing at Universal or Disney, you can do whatever you want, but up to 3 comments on that. And you can comment 3 times on my YouTube video, and that will get you extra entries, so up to 6 extra entries. I'm going to add something for here specifically, so the only people that will have access to this is the people that watch my TikToks. So you will have access to an additional 3 entries by reposting this to your followers, and then you can follow and comment on here. So that's an extra 3 entries. You could have 9 entries, 10 entries total, by doing all the things listed. So I am super excited about this giveaway. I'm actually going to show you some examples of what I'm wanting to do, but I just wanted to come on here and announce it here after I post it on Instagram before the video even goes up. That way you guys have the option. The giveaway starts today. It's going to end on Friday the 17th Eastern time at midnight, and then I will pick the winner on the 18th at 8 p.m. Eastern time and announce it both on I will announce it on here and Instagram, and then I will get your box sent to you shortly after. So I'm going to show you guys some examples of what I want to do. I want to do something like this, or like this, or this. You guys get the picture, right? Whatever your needs are. This is what the giveaway is going to be themed around. So it is going to be a Valentine's Day basket. You obviously will have it well before Valentine's Day, but I just wanted to show you. So I will put everything that you need to do in the description. Make sure you do everything to get an extra entry. The video on YouTube will be posted by 4 o'clock Eastern time. The link to my YouTube is in my profile, so if you need it, there it is. And I really hope that I don't lose you guys. I love all my little loyal followers on here so much, so good luck.